So I recently saw the Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Um, and this movie is pretty much a wild ride. So I've seen every Fast and Furious movie. Um, I really like the first Fast and Furious, the original one, and the first two were pretty good. The third one, I believe, which is called Tokyo Drift, didn't like. Fourth one, I can't even really remember what happens in the fourth one. The fifth one, I believe, is when The Rock's introduced, and that kind of brings it back. Because I know like after the fourth one, it was kind of fizzling out. The Rock kind of brought energy back to the series, and then you had Fast Six, which is really good, and Fast Seven, which I believe was actually better than Fast Six, and and now we have Hobbs and Shaw, and I have to admit, man, this movie is pretty. I actually really enjoy this movie. Now, it's not really that different from the other Fast and Furious movies, but it is in a way that I actually like Jason Statham and The Rock teaming up together. They actually have good chemistry. Um, I enjoyed the fight scenes. The action scenes were great in this movie, in my opinion. Some of them did run a little bit too long. One in particular, I thought could have been a little bit shorter. Um, I did notice though that they stole the like. So Idris Elba plays the bad guy, and his name is Brixton, and he has this really cool motorcycle. And anytime it changes, it makes a transformer type sound, which is actually, I know they're stealing it, ripping it right from Transformers, but it's actually kind of cool. I actually like how it just makes difference that sound when it, does different things. Um, so pretty much the whole gist of the movie is, or the whole summary is that there is a genetically enhanced villain whose name is Idris Elba, and he's trying to get his hands on a chemical weapon in order to wipe out, some life on Earth. Um, so he's working for this organization. I forgot the name of the organization actually, and they pretty much control almost everything it seems. And he's just so Vanessa Kirby plays Haiti or Hattie or whatever her name is, and she plays an agent, a former agent who injects herself with this chemical weapon so that Idris Elba's character doesn't get his hands on it. And the movie is really Idris Elba trying to get the weapon out of Vanessa Kirby so he could use it. And Vanessa Kirby is actually the sister of Jason Statham in this movie, or Shaw. And so, Hobbs and Shaw are pretty much protecting Vanessa Kirby from Brixton. So those are pretty much the main characters. You have also Helen Mirren who plays Queenie, that's their mother, Shaw and Hades' mother. You have a couple of other people too. Isa Gonzalez, Madame M. She was in one of the Fast and Furious movies too, but I can't remember which one. But she returns. And then you have two real cool cameos. I don't know if I should spoil it or not. It actually was pretty funny. Both cameos I thought were really good. And they came out, like the first one came out of nowhere. Wasn't even expecting that one. And then the second one too kind of came out of nowhere, and I think they did a good job with it. I thought it was really funny. This movie is just a bunch of like just just testosterone. I mean, things blow up, people fight each other all the time. People make wise ass stupid jokes. People just cracking jokes back and forth at each other. It seems as if like Jason Statham and Dwayne Johnson were kind of ad-libbing some of their jokes um, back and forth towards each other, and I think it actually works. It's to me, it's just a fun movie. I've seen some critics saying it's not character there's no character depth. There's no real story. It's convoluted. It's a Fast and Furious movie. What are you expecting? It's just fun, dumb fun. Um, I think that if you watch the other Fast and Furious movies, I don't really see any reason why you wouldn't like this one. Unless you love like Vin Diesel and Vin Diesel and Ludacris and all those other people. Unless like you're missing them and you can't have a Fast and Furious, you can't imagine a Fast and Furious movie without them, then you'll be disappointed. But other than that, though, I thought this movie was really fun. It's very stupid. It's over the top at parts. Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham are damn near superheroes in this movie. Even though Idris Elba's character is supposed to be the genetically enhanced one. Some of the stuff that The Rock does is like beyond belief. But that's his character though. He's been doing it since the Fast Five. So if you've seen the progression of Fast and Furious movies, it's kind of interesting that they start off as street racers, and now like they're saving the planet from genetically enhanced humans. It's like, but somehow it works. It's like it sounds like the stupidest thing. If someone told me that, if someone told me that, Vin Diesel as a car racer would end up saving the world from a terrorist in like 15 years, that would have been ludicrous. But the one thing I've noticed about Fast and Furious movies though is like each villain like becomes part of this family. So I don't know if Idris Elba's villain is gonna like come back and like join them in their fight and everything. That would be kind of funny. But yeah, it's a fun movie. It's there's some crazy action scenes in here. Um, the shit talking back and forth between Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham is pretty entertaining to me. The cameos, I said, the two cameos in the movie are awesome. I really enjoy this movie. Like I said before, if you're a Fast and Furious person, if you like the movies, I think you like this one. Even if you don't really like Fast and Furious, but you enjoy action movies, I still think, you'll like this one as well. It has a lot of the elements of like an 80s action movie where it's just, you know, like those over the top, like Rambo, um, Predator type movies. It kind of has it's similar in that vein where it's just full blown testosterone and full blown action and stuff all the time. So, those are my thoughts in the movie. Thanks again for listening. And if you have any recommendations for me, I'm going to leave my email so that you can send me an email as to any other movies you want to hear my thoughts on. Thanks again.